What's going on, people in YouTube land? Kimchi Chris here, and welcome to today's ridiculous video. A video where we are going to talk about Tommy Lee again. We love talking about Motley Crue on the channel. We love talking about Tommy Lee in particular because he's always up to something. And the big news recently has been that Tommy Lee got 2 brand new face tattoos. And you're seeing the tattoos right now. Why this is newsworthy is kind of beyond me, but I guess it's a slow time with all of us being in quarantine and whatnot. So here we are, even on this channel, talking about it, but I'm not specifically here to talk about the tattoos themselves. I'm here to talk about the reactions to the tattoos. You see, I casually posted about this on Twitter saying that it was funny that people were mad about this because I saw a post where a bunch of boomers were mad about Tommy Lee getting face tattoos because it affects their day so much. And I know I'm here making a video about it and kind of contradicting myself, but we're about to concentrate on people's reactions to this. The comedy value in these reactions, I couldn't write this if I tried. This is just a piece of comedy that people threw out there for the world, and someone like me is going to take advantage of it because these people are mad. And this is really what they're mad at right now, despite the fact that we're still in the middle of a pandemic, that there's a lot of civil unrest as far as race relations go in the country, and the fact that the government is just all over the place. They're mad at Tommy Lee for being Tommy Lee and getting a face tattoo. The guy has a lot of tattoos. He's always wearing makeup. Is this really a surprise to anyone? So I'm just going to present some of these comments, some of these reactions without the names given because you shouldn't go attack these people. But if you want to go see some of these in person, if you want to see that they really exist, that I'm not making this up, you can go to, what is this, Rock Feed on Facebook. They have a picture of a little devil as their icon, and you can find the post and you can check out some of these comments yourself because people reacted in all sorts of ways. And one of the hardest parts of this video for me is going to be actually articulating these comments, these sentences, these phrases, the way that they are presented here, because the grammar is atrocious on a lot of these. The spelling is atrocious on a lot of these. The overall aesthetic is atrocious on a lot of these. So let's just jump in and see how people are reacting to Tommy Lee getting some face tattoos. So we might as well start with one that's been voted up to the top of all these comments. It has 14 likes, okay? So it's plainly doing well. This person says, "It must be a sad life when at one point you couldn't go out in public without crowds of fans trying to get photos or autographs. And 30 years later, you're grasping for any attention. I know I sound like I'm bashing him. I was a huge fan in the day and even went to Theater of Pain concert. Now I'm just curious what his credit score is." There's no period at the end, by the way. Well, yeah, you are bashing him, and that's fine, but I don't think he's really concerned about his credit score, considering the fact that if this pandemic hadn't happened, he would have been headlining stadiums right now as you're watching this video and as I'm filming this video. So I think he's doing okay. Next up, this lady's really mad at him. This comment has 40 likes, so there's 40 people that agree. "He's a nobody." Nobody is spelled wrong. "Without the rest of the crew, if it wasn't for them, no one would even know this clown's name." And the clown part, there's no apostrophe where it says clowns, so she actually means plural clowns. So I guess he's a member of ICP now. Because that's the only thing I can actually kind of pull out of that. Also, there's no period at the end of that one. There's no period on most of these. The grammar, again, is just something to behold in the comment section of this post. And now we're to one of the ones that triggered me wanting to make this video because, oh boy, this one is comedy gold. This one's hard to read because, again, it's just, you know, we've already went over it. But that being said, I'm going to give these people names because they're arguing back and forth. We have man number 1 and woman number 2. Some other people get involved, but man number 1 and woman number 2 are pretty much the main people arguing here. So man number 1 says, "I have tattoos, but I would never get one on my face. But he is Tommy Lee. He can get away with it. He's an icon." Pretty nice comment, I would say, actually. Not too angry there. So woman number 2 says, "You misspelled has been." She's talking about spelling. This gets really fun in a second. So the band came back and said, "Really? You're talking trash? Because of a tattoo?" But woman number 2 is not going to take that one lying down, and oh boy, she wrote a whole paragraph here, so this should be good. "No, I am talking trash because he is a has-been, ... Nobody has given a crap about him since the Dr. Feelgood days back in the 90s, comma, so, period." What? Then he sold a tape of him screwing his then wife to get relevant again, comma, this is a Mike Tyson tactic, lot of space, then a period, then the next sentence starts but with no capital letters. It's been done, nothing new or exciting, ... just washed up nothing, a period at the end. I didn't point out all the errors there, but there were a lot. So she's mad. She's mad that he's a has-been, even though she's on, you know, Facebook arguing about him while wearing a Make America Great Again hat, but Tommy is the has-been. So man number one comes back because of course he had to. He is still touring. He is a millionaire. He is a good father and changed his ways, but okay. You know, ethics aside about the good father part, he's defending Tommy still. So another person came into the fold and is angry at woman number two. And you're a never was LOL. Oh boy, he got her. So at this point, another person comes in the fold and is also mad at angry woman number two. You really think he sold it? I read it was stolen, but who knows the truth? Okay, I guess they're talking about the tape. So, woman number two, she's got to come back on the attack, of course. I think he sold it and said it was stolen to hype it up, to get more views. Fair assumption, I suppose, but we're not done here. Another person comes right back into the conversation. I like the video he posted where him and his son get into a drunk fist fight and his face was bloody. Good stuff. Wow, encouraging violence. So after that, of course, man number one, the person who started this whole thread, comes back and is mad about the bloody comment. He says, people make mistakes, bro. We're not perfect? I think he meant we're like we with an apostrophe we are, but he didn't do it right. We're not perfect. Look, I'm a Crue fan since I was a teen, so me and others are going to defend him just like you guys who put him down are not Crue fans, but it's all good at work. Have a blessed day. I had to read that all together because there's no commas, there's no periods, there's nothing. It's just a mess from an older gentleman too. It really makes me concerned that these are the people that are teaching their, you know, presumably children how to read and write. But nonetheless, the guy comes back to yell at man number one. This is the guy that's now gotten involved about the bloody video and whatnot. I'm not allowed to be a Motley Crue fan because I like the video he posted of his drunken fist fight with his son? Question mark. Hey, look at that grammar. What about all the political BS he posts on social media? Question mark. Wow. Or the terrible music he's been releasing. What about the constant ring of 20-year-olds he's always dating? I'm a Motley Crue fan, not a Tommy Lee fan. I'm of the general belief that most great musicians or bands aren't great people. Okay, you might want to find people with a higher moral standing to defend on Facebook. LOL! Everybody ends with LOL. That's almost like their way of trying to say, I'm just joking, bro. But this is Facebook. Nobody takes it as a joke. So, of course, man number one, as of now, has the last word. He says, okay, calm down. I think he means calm down. It's a tattoo. That's all. And you honestly think he cares what anyone thinks? Bye. He showed them, he said bye. No exclamation point, no period, just bye. See ya, bye. It might be bye for him, but we're not done with this ridiculous video. So this person actually posted something relatively nice. I've just begun to realize if I'm offended by somebody I don't even care about, then I need more hobbies in my life. That's true. We probably should kind of move on. People probably shouldn't be making YouTube videos about this stuff, but here we are. But that's a nice comment, and really more people need to pay attention to that. If you don't have something nice to say, just keep your mouth shut. Yeah, I realize I'm contradicting myself right now, but that's what we're doing today. So time to move on. So people are quite the fan of that video of him and his son fighting. All this guy put was, it will give his son something to aim for. ... And here's an absolutely amazing one. This person is trolling so hardcore and plainly nobody really gets it, and that's what's amazing about it. This person put, who cares about these Crewsters? We all know they just ripped off Steel Panther and copied their style. Without Steel Panther, none of the hair metal bands would have existed. Feel the still, and then they put the metal emoji, and someone actually responded, that's a joke, right? Right? I also want to point out that the person that posted about Steel Panther has probably used the best sentence structure and, you know, has used punctuation correctly. They've capitalized the things that should be capitalized. So plainly, the Steel Panther fan is smarter than the average Motley Crue fan, and it shouldn't be too surprising, but I'm sure some people just wouldn't want to admit that. Okay, now this one's actually pretty funny. He should have tattooed his prison convict number. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that one's definitely funny. Man, I hope the tattoo artist wore 3 pairs of rubber gloves. Some of these are humorous. I will give them credit, but I don't know why there's so many on here. What will this tattoo look like when he's 70? Do you think he really cares? He's not that far away from 70 now. These people are acting like this is a child getting it. Sure, when people are mad that one of those SoundCloud rappers gets a tattoo when he's 18, there's some stuff to warrant some concern there that the kid might grow out of it. But Tommy Lee's a grown man, and even if he has some regrets, he can make his own decisions, and it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Face tattoos, the ultimate show of class. Facebook comments about rock stars getting face tattoos, the ultimate show of class. See, they interchange there. Guess he's trying to be Mike Tyson. Next thing you know, he'll be biting ears off also. Vince Neil can now use his face as a menu to order tons of food. There's a whole lot of racist comments on here considering it's a kanji symbol. We are not going to read any of those. This is a good straight to the point comment. Does anyone really care about his tattoos? This screams I am trash. Is he still doing hard drugs? This person just put don't like. No capitalization, no periods, just don't like, don't like. I wonder if he does that in his normal life. He gets some food he doesn't like at the restaurant, looks at the waiter if it's not good and just goes, don't like, don't like, don't like. And let's be fair, this is the perfect one to finish up the video with. This one right here just says, why are all of you commenting on this? Drop the mic. I know it was a phone. Drop the mic. So, I hope you guys were entertained by that, at least a little bit, because I had so much fun reading through those on my own that I just wanted to share them with you guys. And remember, if you want to experience these subhumans in person from the comfort of your own computer, you can go to Rockfeed's Facebook and check out the whole thread. They plainly don't moderate their own page because otherwise a lot of this stuff would be removed, especially the weird racist stuff. We didn't touch that here, but it's there, unfortunately. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think this video was a complete waste of your time? Do you think these people are wasting their time? Do you think some of these people should go back to school and take English lessons again, perhaps? Let me know all of that and more in the comments below. And if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you actually get the updates as well. Give this video a thumbs up. And once again, my name is Kimchi Chris, and I will see you guys on the next video.